Hi everybody, in this video I'll be sharing with you guys my 3 new favorite foundations that have become my favorite this past season as well. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Christina. I do product reviews on luxury beauty, skincare, and makeup. Occasionally I might share a luxury accessory review or a vlog here and there. So if that sounds like it's up your alley, please press the subscribe button down below and the notification bell beside it so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. So these are the 3 foundations that I'll be sharing with you guys. It is all 3 luxury foundations, and they have become, or they were, my favorite foundations this entire summer. I've been using them consistently, interchangeably this past couple of months, and I haven't done a full review on any of them. So what I thought I would do is do a review of all 3 of them in one video, I think, or just a quick review on them. This is the Suqqu liquid foundation. This is the Dior Natural Nude Foundation and the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. So I'm going to begin with the Shade and Illuminate. The Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate is the one that I've been using for the longest of all 3 anyway, and it's the longest one I've had, and I purchased this like beginning of this year, I believe. This is not a new foundation, but it was new to me this year. I think this was launched 2020 or 2019. I was kind of late to the game, but also because I was hesitant for quite a while. This is quite an expensive foundation. This retails for 180 Canadian, I believe. All 3 links of these foundations I will put down below. And so this is Soft Radiance Foundation with SPF 50. I'm going to read quickly how they describe this product. So this is a radiant, nourishing, medium to full coverage foundation. And this one, I believe, yes, it is infused with hyaluronic acid that helps to moisturize the skin for a plump, dewy look. A trio of natural oils including balsam, copaiba, andiroba, acacia, and anti-inflammatory noni fruit extract to nourish and calm the skin, while SPF 50 helps to protect from the harmful effects of the sun. So this is clearly a pack full of functions or performance enhancing things of a foundation. It is not just a simple foundation. It is almost like a skincare and foundation in one. I would have to say, in terms of coverage, this is indeed a beautiful medium coverage that you can build up to a full. Now I'm going to show you guys a swatch, and the shade that I have, which I think is perfect for my skin, is a 4.0 Fawn, and in a MAC I'm usually a MAC NC30. In Dior I'm a 2N or a 20. This is how it looks. So it's not very watery. It has a little density to it, but a little goes a long way, and you can see it. The finish of this foundation is also what makes me fall in love with it. I love a beautiful medium foundation, but this is also like a satin, so there's a bit of a sheen, but it's not a glow foundation where you look like a disco ball. But the finish is really what got me, and it's a beautiful formula. I have combination skin, and it works well with my skin. There is a fragrance to it, and it almost smells like a luxury sunscreen fragrance. I like this the most because of the finish. I think in the market right now, this gives the best finish. And when it comes to foundation, aside from all the amazing ingredients and protection and sunscreen that it has, of course, for me, the bottom line is, how does it make my skin look? So the finish is always the biggest thing for me, and I think the Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate, I think 10 out of 10 when it comes to the finish. This is the first Tom Ford foundation I truly enjoyed and I love. So I'm very happy with this. The shade that I got though in Fawn, I think works better during the spring or winter months for me. Now that it's like towards the tail end of summer, I've gotten a bit darker. This seems a little too light for me right now. The next 2 foundations I bought towards the midsummer when I was in London. I got them both in Selfridges, and I will put the link down below as well. Unfortunately, this These two foundations, I'm not so sure if they're available in the US. You might be able to find some retailers that have them available in the US, but in Canada, these two are definitely not available. This is the Suqqu liquid foundation, and it's pronounced Suku. Sorry, I said Suqqu. That's not how you pronounce it. She corrected me. It's pronounced Suku. Ku. Like K-U. Suku. Suku liquid foundation. And this is the Forever Natural Nude from Dior. The Suqqu website. I'm going to share the... okay. Liquid foundation comes in 23 shades. First ever use of technology to achieve a smooth finish with less powdery feel. It's rich, textured, smooth veil of radiance to provide a natural looking finish with high coverage. So they call this high coverage. Feels fit to the skin with no fear of creasing or separating. So the shade that I got is 025. I actually wanted the 020, but at that time they were out of it, so I had to. And this one, I mean, it still looks good in my skin. I think during the winter this might be a little too warm though, so I'm gonna swatch this on the other hand. But so that's how it looks. I feel so bad swatching this and doing a pump. This is a little more watery, less dense than the Tom Ford, as you can see. This has more coverage, I think, than the Tom Ford. And I'm going to stipple this with a brush to show you guys how much you can get. Show you the finish as well. I should have done this with a Tom Ford too. So look at this finish, you guys. So as you can see, it looks a little too warm for my skin. I probably will get the 020 at some point when I'm done with this, but the finish is gorgeous. It gives a lot of coverage, but it doesn't look or feel like it's a lot. So usually with other full coverage foundations, you can feel the weight on your skin of that coverage. This is just amazing. It also, I would have to say, stays on really well. The wear is so good. I think that's the first time I've read it described that way, where it doesn't crease. Creates a fresh, high luminous skin with no fear of creasing or separating. Absolutely agree. I mean, that's the first time I read that description, but it does perform that way. This is an amazing liquid foundation that is full coverage without that cakiness and that ugly, heavy feeling where it looks so packed on your skin. And a little goes a long way, especially if you don't need full coverage all the time. Such as myself, that small drop, I can make use of that for 3/4 of my face already and just be happy with it, and maybe just smooth out the residue or use a concealer for other parts that I want more coverage in. But yeah, definitely another favorite, and I would highly recommend as well. This one retails for, I think, about, I'm not gonna guess, I'm just gonna put the link down below. Actually, let me see, it should be on here. I think it was like 100 euros. Let me check. So it is 71 pounds, and if I put that in Canadian, so in Canadian it's 96 Canadian, which is amazing. It's, for the quality and the finish, amazing. The last foundation I'm going to share with you guys is from Dior. This is the Forever Natural Nude. Now in Canada, this was not made available. I think this was available in the US as a limited edition for summer. I'm not so sure if it's actually limited edition in the UK, Europe, or Asia, or it's a permanent thing, but I know that in the US it was like marketed as a limited edition. The shade that I have is in 2W. I think I chose 2W because it was summer and I feel like the 2N was too light. Yeah, that's right, because I swatched it. So this is 96% natural origin ingredients. It's infused with a high concentration of water to keep skin breathable and hydrated. So this is one of their water-based foundations, which I think they had with it for Dior Nude, Dior Skin Nude years ago, which they discontinued, which is absolutely amazing. Suitable for all skin types, even sensitive skin. Concentrated floral skincare extract. So this has skin reviving complex as well. They don't really say what ingredients. Fresh and lightweight texture gives a flawlessly even nude skin sensation. So out of the three, this is the most light coverage. And let me show you when I swatch. There's a small dot. This seems like it's a little more dense than the two, although it's funny because it's supposed to be more water-based. If I show you this, look how it's a bit more warm on the skin, but it feels the lightest of the three as well. This is really lightweight, and I like that about the texture. It almost feels like, if you tap it like this, it almost feels like how a cushion would feel. It's almost very pillowy and very soft. What I like about this summer, it still is so beautiful and ideal. It's definitely more lightweight than this too, in terms of not just coverage, but even the actual density of the product on the skin, which I love. I really love. And it actually, because of the pigments it uses, it's not as full coverage, or it's not even, I would say this is light to medium. This is not just light, this is light to medium. You do get some substantial coverage, but it's definitely still not a medium coverage. It has that Dior kind of floral scent, but it's not overpowering. I still like using a beauty blender or a buffing brush just to buff the product in, but this one a little goes a long way, and I love the natural finish of this. Between all three, this one gives the most natural finish, but still gives you some coverage, and the finish is skin-like. It is absolutely skin-like. I think it's the most natural. Oh, I already said that. It's the most natural and skin-like of all three. I think it's a beautiful summer foundation because it's very lightweight. But that being said, if you have oilier combination skin, you definitely need to powder that. Actually, all of this, you need to powder it. Especially the shade on Illuminate. Sometimes in very hot or humid temperatures, especially with my kind of combination skin, I can't get away with not powdering, and I need like a full coverage matte powder or a translucent setting powder just to kind of absorb some of the shine which the wear will give. But this is definitely a beautiful, even all year round foundation if you want something that looks polished but still very natural looking, skin-like looking, and lightweight. So that is about it, you guys. I will put the links of these products down below. I am very happy with all of these three foundations, and I would highly recommend them. If you have any questions, leave me in the comments down below and I'll be sure to answer them. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys are staying happy and healthy wherever you are. I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.